Today I'm going to show you how to make your own spray shield that you can use when washing items with a bidet over the toilet. With it, you can quickly rinse off anything from cloth diapers to bibs to potty seat bowls. There are some products and other DIYs out there, but they only allow you to clip items to the inner wall. Mine also gives you the option to hold up an item such as a reusable bag and allows you to spray it down from all sides. And as a space saver, it conveniently folds up when not in use. It's pretty easy to put together and is mostly made up of PVC piping. These are the parts you'll need for the main frame. Please click on the link to our original post in the description to see the full list of supplies needed. So the first thing you are going to do is measure out your PVC using a ruler. Mark it with a Sharpie, which you can later rub off with nail polish remover. Cut through the line you made with a hacksaw. I just placed a piece of wood underneath so I don't damage my table. The PVC is fairly easy to cut through. I suggest writing down each pipe's length to avoid any confusion. Next, take the four 24-inch long pipes, measure 9 1/4 inches inwards, and mark a dot on opposite sides. Drill a hole where you marked each dot. Make sure it goes through one and out the other. It's very important not to drill at an angle. Next, we're going to attach the elbows. Take the 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch elbows and place one on each end of the 3/4 inch round pipes that you cut. Take the regular 1/2 inch elbows and place them at each end of the similarly sized 1/2 inch pipes. Use 2 of the 24-inch long pipes to connect the 12-inch long counterparts that now have elbows, thus completing a rectangular shape. The 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch elbows should rest on the end closest to the drilled holes. Repeat the same process with the other 24-inch long pipes and the 2 11-inch long pieces. You should now have 2 rectangular shapes made. You'll notice that one rectangle is slightly more narrow than the other. Slip the smaller one inside of the larger one. Place them in a way that both rectangles can lay mostly flat with the edges lined up and the holes facing each other. Now we are going to take our 2-inch long bolts and our lock nuts to connect the 2 pieces together. Run each bolt through the inner hole to the outer hole and secure with a lock nut. The nuts should stay screwed on when you open and close your new frame. Ensure your frame looks symmetrical. The 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch elbows are at the bottom end and should lay flat on the ground when the frame is opened. You can now cement the pipes together. One at a time, prime the end of each pipe and then coat in cement. Quickly place the elbow back onto the end and hold in place for 10 seconds. Make sure the elbow is placed back in the same exact direction as before. Setting your frame aside, let's make this bladder curtain. I just used a shower curtain. Cut it down to 70 inches wide and 40 inches long. Measure 7 inches in for both sides at the bottom end and cut diagonally upwards to the top quarters. Fold the top part of the curtain 1 1/2 inches over and sew into place. This casing that you're making is going to house your elastic cord. Fold your curtain in half lengthwise and sew a straight stitch along the vertical edge. Attach a safety pin to the end of your 55-inch elastic cord. Run the safety pin through one open end of the casing and then keep sliding it around the perimeter with your fingers until it comes out the other end. This might take a while. The bigger the safety pin, the better. Use a cord stop to connect the 2 ends of the cord. Tie a triple knot at the end. Cord stop should not be able to come off, and when pulled in, the elastic part of the fabric should close up. Slip the curtain over the frame, leaving about 4 inches of excess at the bottom. The elastic side should be on top and stretch around the top of the frame as it opens. Test it out on top of your toilet. You can use the cord stop to adjust the opening of the frame to fit the width of the rim. The bottom of the curtain should slip under the PVC and reach the inside of the toilet bowl. Next, we're going to gather the parts to build the center pole that will hold the attachments for your diaper and other items to wash. Screw the 1/2 inch adapter to the 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch T. Attach a 5 inch long pipe followed by a 1/2 inch elbow and a 10 inch long pipe. The T should have a slit at the bottom, allowing it to snap onto the bottom of your frame. Snap it onto either one of the 3/4 inch round pipes. The other end should stick straight up in the middle of your frame. You'll notice that the pole can be rotated back and forth. Cement the pipes in place, but do not cement the T. Now onto the dog waste bag attachment. This can be used for other things, but basically allows you to slip something over it so you can wash it from all sides, as seen here. Here are the parts you will need. Attach the 1 inch and 5 inch pipes to the elbows as so. Take the side outlet elbow to attach the 2 parts. Also place caps on the 2 pipes ends. The next few steps are optional for the dog graphic. Cut a 4.5 inch square out of your corrugated panel. Print the template that is linked in the description. Cut out the dog and tape it to the middle of the panel. Trace around the border and remove the template when finished. This is a little tricky, but cut out along the dog's outline with a scissor, blade, or Dremel. Please be careful. I used a blue plastic folder for the background. Cut a 3 by 3 inch piece and glue it to the back of your cutout. Lay the panel piece on top of the attachment. Drill holes on the sides through the panel and into the pipe underneath. Remove the panel and drill additional holes on the inside of the pipes about a 1/2 inch off from the first holes. Use 2 mini zip ties to run through the pipes holes and attach to the panel. It should look like this. Slip your attachment onto the middle pole. You can now slip over a reusable dog waste bag or other types of bags on top and spray it down with your toilet bidet. Now on to making the cloth diaper attachment. With this, you'll rotate the pole to the side and clip on your diaper to spray down. Here are the parts you will need. Place the 3 inch pipes on the sides of the cross T and the 4 inch pipe on top. Attach caps to all pipes. This will give the panel more support. Cut a 10 by 19.5 inch piece out of the corrugated panel. As with the dog graphic, cut out the template of the baby and tape it onto the panel about 8 inches down. Trace around the paper and touch up any lines if needed. Cut along the outline using a scissor, blade, or Dremel. Again, please be careful. Cut out another 3 by 3 inch square of the plastic folder and hot glue it to the back of the cutout silhouette. Drill a 13-32 inch hole at the horizontal center, 3.5 inches down. I bought these clamps because they are a lot stronger than a clothespin and it has vinyl covered tips that are gentle on fabric. Place one of the clamps in your drilled hole like so. Place the PVC you put together horizontally centered under the panel and up enough so that just the top cap is visible. There's a small hole at the top of the clamp. Drill a small screw through the clamp and into the pipe below. The finished attachment should look like this. Slip it onto the center hole. Here's what it looks like with the diaper clipped on. And you're ready to spray it down with your toilet bidet. Would you prefer to wash your items over a bucket using a hose or shower head? As is, the frame won't stay balanced on the narrow rim, so you're going to have to do a bit of carving. Steady the frame on top of the bucket and as best as you can, mark exactly where the rim touches underneath the 3/4 inch round pipes. You might be able to use a hacksaw, but the easier method is using a Dremel and cutting out a thick opening around the lines you drew. The slits I made are about 1/2 inch by 1.5 inches in size. The slits should fit right over the rim and you'll have your sturdy frame. As with the toilet, slip the excess curtain under the PVC and into the bucket to keep all the dirty water inside. And that's it! You can check out the handmade diaper I used in the video at winkdiapers.com, and the reusable dog waste bags are sold right at our online store.
And remember, pet poo skidoo, we scoop up the poo so you don't have to.